When it comes to making YouTube videos, there are two things that, when done well, give your videos an extremely high amount of polish. One of those is lighting, and that's what I'm going to talk about today as I review the Juice Social foldable ring light. Another thing that greatly increases the quality of your videos is audio. Now, I'll talk about audio in a future video because right now I use the built-in mic in my phone, so I have no right to talk about really good audio. Basically, audio is one of the first things that you should upgrade because people are more likely to watch a bad quality video with really good audio than they are to watch a 4K UHD crystal clear video, but it sounds like someone's got a donut in their mouth and yelling into a tin can. I will make a video on the current gear that I use to make YouTube videos, so if that is something that you're interested in, then please subscribe to the channel and click that bell so you don't miss out on that. But for now, let there be light. I've been using the Juice Social foldable ring light in all of my videos since January 2022, since I got it as a loving gift from my partner at Christmas. It's doing an alright job for me, provided I set up my environment properly. You could see my face pretty clearly in all my videos. There isn't so much of a hard shadow on my face from the natural light coming through the window. It's doing what it's designed to do, but it does have some drawbacks which I will go over shortly. Fully extended, the ring light extends to 1.68 meters tall. Now, that's a fine height in most cases, but it's definitely not getting any Tinder matches at that height. I haven't had any problems with the height, personally, because I film all my videos sitting down, so for me, it's done alright. Moving in the opposite direction, the ring light folds down to 5.8 centimeters thick. And that's pretty impressive if you ask me. It's really good for if you wanted to pack it down and take it away with you, or film in a different location. Keeping with the dimensions, the base is 29 centimeters wide. Almost as big as the standard ruler we used to use at school. I don't know why they didn't just round it up by 1 centimeter. The base is a good width to keep it stable when it's fully extended, but there's no weight to it. The overall weight of the light is very nice and makes portability much easier, but I think a heavier base will keep it much more stable. The base must sit on a completely flat surface. The higher the light extends, the more likely it is to sway, and not in a graceful dance-like type of way. There are a few contributing factors to the sway, but I think a heavier base will minimise that drastically. All the parts of the Juice Social foldable ring light are made from ABS plastic and aluminium alloy. And I'll be honest here, nothing about this screams premium. Now I know this isn't supposed to be a premium product, but there has been absolutely no trickery here. It feels budget. And this is where I come back to the swaying. If more sturdy and thicker materials were used, it would stop the sway. It would also stop the light from kind of leaning to one side when you plug in the power cable. I'm making this sound like a bigger issue than it actually is. Clearly my videos are very stable and I've not heard anything from anyone about movement in my videos, though I am leaning it against my tripod, so that might be the reason why. But the only time you'll really notice any swaying is when you plug in the power cable for the light or put your phone into the holder. Once you've given it time to calm down, it's pretty much fine. So let's move on to the main reason that you would buy this, the one thing that would actually have an impact on your videos, and that's the light itself. Well, it folds down into the base nicely, so you'd be correct in assuming that it's about 29 centimeters. But how bright is it? It ranges between 5 and 22 watts, so it's not going to light up the room, unlike this smile. It's completely useless at night time, but during the day, it's serviceable. It stops the harsh shadow being cast across my face from the light of the window. Right now, you're seeing what it looks like switched on. This is what it looks like switched off. It's very, very subtle, but it does make a slight difference to the shadow on my face. It is on maximum, and it's about a foot from my face, maybe a little bit less. There are temperature modes for the light as well, and are described on the box as warm, natural, and organic. Warm light is a bit more yellow, more like an ordinary light that you'd have in your house, or very much like my lamp back here. Natural light is the white light, and that's the one that I use because I mostly rely on the natural light coming in through the windows, so I really want to replicate that as much as possible in my videos to keep the light even. And then there's organic. I have no idea what they mean when they say organic. To me, it just sounds like natural, but when looking it up, I was just met with results for OLEDs. That could possibly be the same tech, but I'm not so sure. Either way, it's a more cooler bluish hue, not one that I would typically use. The Juice Social foldable ring light is a great first light for content creators that don't really have any sort of budget. It's cheap and cheerful, and it gets the job done, with it working at its best during the daytime and being relatively close to the focus of what you're shooting. I definitely think it has improved the quality of my videos, if only by a small amount, and I definitely recommend it to creators that want that small upgrade, though I feel I will upgrade again myself very soon. This ring light is the only thing that I've got to improve my videos since starting this channel, so if you're interested in starting a channel of your own, you may be interested to see my video on starting with what you already have, and you can see that video by clicking right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you over there. Bye bye.